Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2021 Christmas LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar, set 76390 with 7 plus as the ages. It has 274 pieces and has 24 gifts. This one is very clearly based off of the Sorcerer's Stone. Our last year's Advent Calendar, which I actually didn't get, was based off of the Goblet of Fire, and then the one before that also seemed to be the Sorcerer's Stone, so it would be awesome if they could move on from the Sorcerer's Stone. Nonetheless, this is actually a pretty cool calendar. You can see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter up on the corner there, and then some nice pictures that show some of the fun stuff that the calendar includes. At the top we have a little bit of green with a to and from sticker, and then a Harry Potter, and obviously the rest of it is on the back. And on the back of the box here, we have the spaces where you pull out the gifts, and then the little flap of this box doubles as, this year, it's a game board, which is actually pretty dang cool. I really like that. It actually tells you, based on the day, where to place the items. So 15 plus 17 go there, which is the accessories to the trolley. And then you basically take this little adventure of Harry getting to Hogwarts. They call it the Journey of Hogwarts. Over here, we have a little bit of game instruction, which is pretty cool. It doesn't really tell you how to play the game other than you just spin this little top, and that's how you know how to take turns. I guess they didn't want to do a dice or something, so you can go forward or back, and I guess it's whoever makes it to the end. Taking a look at the game board, this is obviously the beginning, and then you journey throughout to get to what is Hogwarts as Christmas here. So I actually like the concept of it. It gives you something to kind of play with once it's done. Once you have all the gifts out, you're able to play with all of the Advent days and play a little game with your family if you want. So looking closer at the little gifts, we'll do that, and then I'll go over the minifigures that also work as the playable characters for the board game. First one, you get Privet Drive, and this isn't in particular order. This is just how I have the game board set up. But a nice Privet Drive sign with a letter. It's really nice, but the Privet Drive house Lego set does come with a sign, so it's kind of redundant. But it's nice to have a little printed piece that says that. There are no stickers in Advent calendars, which is really, really nice. Over here we have a little fireplace, and this I believe is a double build. Some of these are double builds to make bigger gifts, which I actually really like the concept of, because then you get something that's actually like really cool and is its own little diorama. It doesn't have to be crammed into one tiny square if you add it with a couple. So we have a little fireplace here with some fireplace utensils that just shovel out, coal into dust. And then I have letters that load into the back here, and if you remove this, they actually do come out. And it does work a little bit better when it is standing upright. So you can do that, and then they kind of like come out. It's cute. I like the idea. The concept of it is really cute and fun, and would have been actually a really nice concept to have in the Dursley's house Lego set. But this one came along, I guess, a little bit too late after that. And then in the back, we have a cake in a little plain box, but it says Happy Birthday Harry, and it's all printed, which is really nice. Very cute. With that, I have Dudley sitting back there, but we'll go over him in just a second. I like that he's in a little cake box again. I think that's really fun. And then we have a train car, which is very cool. I'm not going in order of the board game. I'm just pulling at random because it doesn't matter. But you can put Harry and the Goblin on here if you'd like, and it's a nice, cute little train car build. It actually doesn't really need to be any fancier than this to do what it needs to get done, so I really like that. We have a little leaky cauldron sign, which is actually a fantastic print to get. We don't really have a leaky cauldron print at all, so that is a really fun little sign there. With that, you get a little table. No chairs, but you get a mug and a bottle. A couple mugs and a bottle. And then this one was a weird build to me. I could not figure out what it was because of the way it's built. I was like, because they show all the detail from this angle, and I'm like, what the heck is this supposed to be? And if you flip it around, it's supposed to be one of the tables that the goblin bankers stand at. This is supposed to be the little light, and then Grip Hook will stand here, or whoever. I do like the little decorative ends. Those look nice. But yeah, you get this to kind of go with the little bit of Gringots. Speaking of Gringots, we have the vault right here, which opens to a secondary build, which is the goal. I think that it's really cute. It's just a little facade build, but I really like the way they did that little door. And then in the back, you have all of Harry's fortune, and it rides on the little game board here, which is pretty cute. And then we have the doors to Diagon Alley. I'm not sure. The build is very clever, but I'm not sure how I like it as a gift, because you can't really do a whole lot with it. But I do like that they go in and out of each other. It's very clever. Super cute in my opinion. but I'm not really sure how useful it is to your, Harry Potter Lego collection and how you have a setup. So there is that. Platform 9 3/4. I'm not sure if I actually built this correctly because the instructions were a little bit odd. I don't know if this sign's supposed to be in the direct middle, but I think it looks pretty nice overall. Nice printed Hogwarts Express piece. I do like that. No mini train build. All of these, what makes this calendar at least so different from the very first one is that all of these builds are minifigure scale. We don't have any tiny gifts this year, like a little tiny present or, a little micro train. So I actually think that that's pretty cool. I like that. And then we have the trolley, which he uses to go to platform 9 3/4, and we have a little wand box, which is awesome because you didn't get a wand box unless you got Diagon Alley. And we have a book with a blank print. We get Hedwig and this really, really cool London to Hogwarts platform 9 3/4 ticket. This is probably one of the coolest, if not the very best piece in this calendar, in my opinion. So cool, and it's got some little gold decals on it, and it is printed. It is a really, really neat piece in general. We also have a Christmas tree build, which is not overused this time in this calendar. We just get one to show that Harry is making it to Hogwarts for Christmas. Again, I think that the theming of this is really, really good, and it also is a different tree than what we've seen before. So I really like that they always change up the trees. It makes it kind of an interesting build. And then we get a little table. This is supposed to represent one of the Hogwarts long tables. Not sure why there's cherries on a plate, but that's fine. I like the baguette. So we get that. And then the last big build that we get is this little dreidel, which is kind of cool. I guess it's a top, but if you don't celebrate Christmas and you're Jewish, you could call it a dreidel, maybe. But it is done in all of the house colors, and it's pretty cute, little printed top there, and it actually spins really, really good. I was very surprised. So you want to do it on a slick surface so that it does reach its full potential. Another thing I wanted to point out was there were a couple of accessories in the accessory pack that came with like Hedwig, the wand, the book, the ticket. There was also, I believe, a chocolate frog. You get 2 in this set, so that's cool. It doesn't want to focus whatsoever. That's okay. The other one is being held by Ron. And then you get 2 chocolate frog cards, which is really interesting. I was not expecting that. I'm not sure if they're just trying to get rid of their stock so they can stop doing chocolate frog cards, or they're just trying to give us some extra opportunities to get some. I'm not 100% sure, but I got 2 that I already have. I have the complete set, so everything's a double for me. I was looking for my sister, though, and did not get one for her, unfortunately. And then moving on to the minifigures, we do get some cool ones. Again, not as cool as last year's calendar, in my opinion, but we have Harry in his very first going to Diagon Alley outfit, which I always thought was really, really cute. I don't have Diagon Alley, so I didn't get this Harry initially, so I'm really happy that it actually came out in the calendar, but I know a lot of people aren't, though they did not give him the exclusive face in this, so some people can be happy that that still remains an exclusive piece, or an exclusive print, rather. And then we get Ron, who's holding, like I said, the other chocolate frog card. And then the other students are just in their plain pre-sorting wizard robes, which is, I think, really cool. Now, I believe they did do pre-sorted wizarding vests in the Great Hall set back in, like, 2018. But this one, they actually have the robes to go with it, and I think they look pretty good. Though it is pretty easy to just do 3 common characters with 3 common face pieces and put the same printing on them, so we really aren't getting anything crazy new after this new print here. So some, I'm sure, have a complaint about that. But we do also get Malfoy, which was kind of an interesting addition in my opinion. I do like that we get students, but Harry, Ron, and Hermione are so overused. We don't get any really brand new characters like we saw in last year's calendar, which was fantastic. This here is Dudley, and I think that he's very cute. I like his special print for his PJs to kind of give him a round tummy. I think they could have done better on the face print, though, and kind of given him some, like, poofy cheeks. I think the hair is okay, and then the best part of this print, obviously, is going to be his little piggy tail there, which is super cute, and he fits perfectly with that Happy Birthday Harry cake over there. And I just have him in his surprised look because he just got his pigtail. So he is a cute minifigure, even though he's, again, not an exclusive minifigure to this set. And then we have Grip Hook, which, if you don't have the minifigure series, is pretty good. I don't actually have the minifigure series Grip Hook, so I don't know if there's anything new about him. There's a huge chance that there's nothing. I think there's nothing, actually, other than he doesn't come with the Sword of Gryffindor. He comes with this gold key. But nonetheless, he's really cool. You can kind of change up his outfit with maybe if you have an older goblin outfit and just make them look like different banking goblins would be really cool. Hopefully, still holding out hope that they'll give us a Gringots bank in a Harry Potter set soon. Would be really cool. We can get a couple more goblins, but nonetheless, he's very cool. Nice printed or specialized hair piece there with his ears. But overall, I think that there's some really fun pieces to this advent calendar, and they took something new by doing it in a board game and kind of creating a story to go with it. You're just not opening random gifts. Harry is actually making his journey to Hogwarts around Christmas time. And so that is all seen throughout Privet Drive, Diagon Alley, Platform 9 3/4, and then going to Hogwarts. There's a game element. You get 2 chocolate frog cards. Lots of really cool pieces to add to your display if you want to take this apart. A really fantastic fireplace letter mechanism that I think is really, really cute. So overall, I actually think that this advent calendar is really, really great. So I hope you guys agree, but whether or not you do, I appreciate you watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.